हमारी आने वाली जितनी भी वीडियोस होंगी आपके पास नोटिफिकेशन की सूरत में पहुंच जाएंगे। तो गाइज आज का जो हमारा टॉपिक है वो है द फुल हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंटरनेट। आज हम इंटरनेट की फुल हिस्ट्री के बारे में यानी इंटरनेट कब आया, कब इजाद हुआ, कैसे इसने मूवमेंट की है, तो इसके बारे में हम फुल एक्सप्लेनेशन करेंगे। लेट्स स्टार्ट आवर टॉपिक, द फुल हिस्ट्री ऑफ द इंटरनेट। The history of the internet begins not as a tool for entertainment or social media, but as a military and academic experiment. In the late 1915s and early 1916s, during the Cold War, governments were deeply concerned about communication system surviving a nuclear attack. Traditional communication networks relied on central hubs, which made them vulnerable. These fears sparked the idea of a decentralized communication system, one that could still function even if part of it were destroyed. In the early 1960s, a researcher named Paul Barron proposed a revolutionary idea, a network that could break message into small pieces and send them through multiple paths. These pieces could then be reassembled at their destinations. This concept, known as packet switching, was radically different from traditional telephone systems and would become the foundation of how the internet works today. Around the same time, researchers in the United Kingdom were exploring similar ideas. Donald Davis independently developed packet switching and even coined the term packet. These parallel discoveries showed that the world was ready for a new kind of communication system, one that emphasized resilience, speed, and efficiency rather than centralized control. In 1969, the first real variant of the internet was born, ARPANET, funded by the US Department of Defense. ARPANET connected four universities. UCLA stand for UC Santa Barbara and the University of Utah. The goal was to allow researchers to share computing resources and data across long distance. The first message ever sent over ARPANET was meant to the word login. However, the system crashed after only the letter L and O were transmitted. While the attempt failed, history was made. For the first time, computer has communicated remotely over a packet switch network. Throughout the 1917s, ARPANET expanded rapidly, connecting more universities and research institutions. Email was invented during this period, quickly becoming the most popular applications on the network. For many users, email alone justified the existence of this new digital communication system. As more networks emerged around the world, a major problem became clear. These networks could not easily communicate with one another. Each used different protocols and standards. A universal language was needed to allow all networks to connect into one massive system. This problem was solved in the late 1970s by Vint Cerf and Bob Hahn, who developed TCP/IP transmission control protocol and Internet protocol. TCP/IP allowed data to be sent reliably between different networks regardless of their internal design. This invention is why the internet is often described as a network of networks. On January 1, 1983, ARPANET officially switched to TCP/IP. This movement is widely considered the true birth of the modern internet. From the point on, any network using TCP/IP could join the growing global system. During 1980s, the internet remained mostly limited to academies, scientists, and government researchers. It was not yet a public tool. Computer was expensive, and using the internet required technical knowledge the most people did not have. A major breakthrough came with the creation of the domain name system (DNS). Instead of memorizing numerical IP addresses, users could access websites using human readable names like example.com. This made the internet far more accessible and user friendly. By the late by the late 1980s, the network began spreading beyond the United States, Europe, and Asia. Their own connections and international collaborations increased. This internet was slowly becoming global, even though most people had never heard of it. In 1989, a scientist named Tim Berners-Lee proposed a system to organize information on the internet using hyperlinks. His idea would become the World Wide Web. It was designed to help researchers share documents more easily, but it could soon change the world. In 1991, the World Wide Web was released to the public. It introduced web pages, hyperlink, and browsers concepts that are now second nature. Importantly, Berners-Lee made the web free and open, allowing anyone to use and build upon it. Early websites were simple and text-based. Imagine were rare and pages loaded slowly. Despite these limitations, the web spread rapidly because it made information easier to find and share than ever before. The mid 1990s saw the rise of web browsers like Netscape Navigator and Internet Explorer. These tools made the web more visual and accessible, helping it reach everyday users at the same time home computers become more affordable. Search engines began appearing to help users navigate the growing web. Early examples include Yahoo and Alta Vista. These services attempt to organize the internet, which was already expanded faster than anyone expected. In 1998, Google was founded with a new approach to search ranking page based on links and relevance. This dramatically improved search quality and would eventually make Google one of the most powerful companies in history. The late 1990s also saw the dot-com boom. Companies rushes to establish an online presence and investors poured money into internet startups. Many of these businesses had no clear path to profit. In 2000, the dot-com bubble burst, countless internet companies failed, and billions of dollars were lost. However, the infrastructures and idea remained, setting the stage for future growth. After the crash, the internet entered a more mature phase. Companies focused on sustainable business models, and users began spending more time online. Broadband connections replaced dial up, making the web faster and more reliable. The early 2000s marked the rise of social media. Platforms like MySpace allowed users to create profiles and connect with friends. For the first time, the internet became deeply personal. Soon after, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter emerged. These platforms transformed the internet from a place to consume information into a place to create and share it. Ordinary users become content creators. Video streaming changed how people consumed entertainment. YouTube allowed anyone to upload videos, while streaming service later challenged traditional television. The internet became a primary source of media. The introduction of smartphones in the late 2200s completely reshaped the internet. Mobile access meant people were connected at all time, not just at home or work. Apps replaced many traditional websites, offering faster and more customized experience. The internet became something people carried in their pockets, fundamentally changing daily life. Cloud computing emerged, allowing data and service to be stored online rather than one personal device. These enable collaboration, remote work, and powerful online tools. Online gaming and virtual communities grew rapidly. People formed friendship, career, and identities entirely through the internet, blurring the line between online and offline life. E commerce transformed global trade. Companies like Amazon changed how many people shop, while small business gained access to global market. The internet also influenced education's online course, tutorial and digital libraries made knowledge more accessible than ever before. At the same time, concern about privacy and data collection grew. Companies began collecting massive amount of users' data, raising ethical and legal questions. Cybersecurity became a major issue as hacking, scams, and cybercrime increased. Protecting information became just as important as sharing it. Governments started regulating the internet, debating issues like free speech, surveillance, and digital rights. The internet was no longer just a technical system, it was political. Social media algorithms began shaping what people saw online. These influenced opinions, trends, and even elections highlight the internet immense power. Streaming, gaming, and social platforms created entirely new careers. Influencers, streamers, and online educators emerged as legitimate professions. The rise of artificial intelligence further changed the internet. Algorithms now recommended content, translate languages, and assist with complex tasks. This internet became essential during global crisis, allowing people to work, learn, and communicate remotely when physical interaction was limited. Despite its benefits, the internet also amplified misinformation, false news, and rumors could spread faster than ever before. Digital communities formed around shared interests, cultures, and movements. These communities influence art, politics, and social change. The concept of metaverse emerged, aiming to blend virtual and physical realities through immersive online environment. As internet access expanded worldwide, billions of people came online for the first time, reshaping global culture and communications. Today, internet faster, more complex, and more integrated into daily life than ever before. Its power, economics, relations, and creativity. However, digital inequalities still exist in many regions, like reliable access reminding us that the internet benefits was not evenly distributed. The internet continues to evolve with technologies like 5G, virtual reality, and decentralized network. When begun as a military experiment, has become humanity's largest shared system of knowledge and communications. The internet has changed the how we think, learn, and connect, refining when it means to be part of a global society. Every message, video, and search add to its growing complexity and influence. The future of internet depending on how humanity choose to use, regulate, and protect it. Understanding its history help us see that the internet was built by people and can be improved by people. From two letters sent in 1969 to billions of connected minds today, the internet stands as one of the most powerful invention in human history. तो गाइज यहाँ पर हमारा क्वेश्चन होता है कंप्लीट द हिस्ट्री ऑफ इंटरनेट। तो अब आपने क्या करना है, मुझे देनी है इजाजत। इजाजत लेने से पहले मेरी आपसे गुजारिश है, आपने मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना है, वीडियो को लाइक करना है, कमेंट करना है, शेयर करना है, बेल आइकन को दबाना मत भूलिएगा। बेल आइकन दबाने से होगा कि हमारी आने वाली जितनी भी वीडियो होंगी आपके पास नोटिफिकेशन से। तब तक के लिए मुझे इजाजत है। स्टे लेजेंडरी, बाय बाय।